Oh, because it was set to capture TES3MP and not OpenMW. There we go. There we go. You're in two minds about buying Cyberpunk 2077 now or wait. Is your computer good enough to run it? Is my only question to you. Because if it is, get it. Because the glitchiness of the game has been really overstated online, if I'm completely honest with you. It's about as glitchy as Skyrim was on release, in my honest opinion. And assuming you weren't playing it on the PS4, how many bugs did you actually encounter in your first playthrough of Skyrim on release? Not that many is the answer, and the same is true of Cyberpunk with me. I think I've encountered like 2 noticeable bugs so far, and they were both very cosmetic, like non-game breaking ones. I think one was I was talking to an NPC near the start of the game, and he was eating some sushi with chopsticks, and the animation for the sushi got slightly out of sync, so a piece of sushi sort of levitated into his mouth, which was very funny, but not remotely game-breaking. And the other one was the crazy dude stuck in the armchair, which I posted on YouTube. That's literally it. I really feel like people are overstating how buggy the game is. PC hardware is no problem. Been waiting on it for years, but now just a bit spooked. No need to be. Honestly, it should be absolutely fine. I can run the game on roughly medium settings with a couple of little bits turned up here and there to high, on my current rig, and get a decent sort of 50 to 60 FPS. So I'm happy with it, personally. I'd love to see what it's like playing on a proper modern PC with all that RTX ray tracing shenanigans turned on. But even on medium, the game looks rather pretty, it has to be said. And I have high crowd density turned on as well, so as opposed to turning that down, because that's one of the big performance hogs, is the crowd density in the game. But I'm determined to keep it set to high because I feel like the sheer number of people walking around in the city in that game is one of like the really big selling points of it for me. That's what it makes it feel so interesting. It's one of the first like video game cities I've ever been to in a game where it actually feels like a city, like it has the right population density to make it feel believable. So I don't want to turn that down if I can help it. It'll look amazing on my next rig for sure. Yeah, when I eventually save up for it, I'm sure it'll look rather nice. RTX is so good, kills the frame rate, right? Yeah, yes, it does. Why do you have the feeling you won't be able to run the next TS game when it releases? Yeah, it's beginning to feel like it might be one of those. You know, you remember when Oblivion came out and it was like, for a little while there, it was like the crisis of its day. Like, it was super good graphically and it really tested your hardware because it was boom right on the new generation of consoles. I feel like Elder Scrolls 6 might be a bit like that. CDPR giving refunds to consoles, as they should, really. I mean, I think the state they released it in on the last gen consoles is a bit unacceptable. To be frank, really, especially on the PS4. But like I said, if you've got a machine that will run the game properly, it's really good. The Oblivion mega upgrade, those were the days. Yeah, I remember playing Oblivion when it came out on my shite PC. And the game's graphics were set so low it actually looked uglier than Morrowind. Those were the days. When I finally got an Xbox 360 and I could play Oblivion on that with all the nice graphics, it was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Couldn't use console cheats though on the Xbox though, which at the time sucked. Because I was a prolific cheater in Elder Scrolls games back then. I'd use the console to give myself infinite money in every playthrough. That was the thing in Oblivion. Give self infinite money, go straight to the staff shop and buy Apotheosis, and then just shoot guards for half an hour with it. That was fun. Oblivion did have that dupe glitch, didn't it? Yeah, that's true. I remember that one making the rounds at school at the time. People saying, "Oh, you can get loads of money if you use the Jeep glitch thing." Anyway, did anyone tell me whether or not Ashfall has an OpenMW version? Because they probably did, and I missed it completely. Let me just quickly scroll up. Requires MWSC, not compatible with OpenMW. Oh, that's a shame. Never mind that. Makes my job simpler today, I suppose. Right, load Gormlack. Isabella's the one I'm going to play today, I think. Yes. Mournhold Godsreach, that's right. Actually, speaking of counting individual ports and character skin, I think that one of the big things with Cyberpunk for me is that it's one of the first games I've played where the NPCs actually look incredible. Like the faces and stuff in that game are just wow. I'm in Mournhold. Yeah, so this is a character I play every now and again in OpenMW when I get the itch. It's an Altmer Battle Wizard is the class I made up. And literally just a power gamey as fuck character, basically. Level 26, 131 health, 340 max magicka, 318 fatigue. All of the goodies: Scourge, Staff of Magnus, Steel Blade of Heaven, Wild Blades. Need to sell those. Wizard Staff, Adamantium Blade of Wounds, Turtle Chrysamere at the minute, and it's vanilla Chrysamere, so it does like 5 to 70 damage on the chop, which is monstrous. I got the Fists of Randagulf, I got Adamantium Armor, I got Dragon Scale Tower Shield, I got the Mask of Clavicus File, all the good shit, basically. And now Adamantium Helm of Tohan, which is the DLC helmet from one of the free DLCs this game had, I believe. Although I'm wearing the mask at the moment. Because Fortify Attribute Personality 30 points is kind of nice. Guess I can switch, though. That does look a bit better. Just a wee bit powerful, yep. Just a little. 60k gold. A bajillion Grand Soul Gems. Yeah. Therine Water Lily. Yeah, I used this character to go and explore the... what was the name of the... was it? I think it was just called Almas Thea. Well, the latest Tamriel Rebuilt edition, which is this bit down here. I used this character to explore some of this. So I have a Therine Water Lily right now. In my inventory. Does war breathing weakness to frost and swift swim. Hey, Wasteland Viking, thanks very much for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. 60k gold. Pathetic. I think the reason I'm literally in this area of the game right now is because I think I came here specifically to sell a bunch of shit to the museum. Which one of these is the museum? Is it this one? Yeah. Let's see, did I sell anything to you? I sold you the Ring of Finaster. I sold you the Boots of the Apostle.
Welcome to the Mournhold Museum of Artifacts.
Ring of Finaster would have been good for this character, but I need the money more, really. That's the old Stendar's Hammer, which is in here by default. Chop damage 20 to 100. Only problem is the thing weighs 1,000. Oh yeah, Elidon's Ward as well. I sold that. Am I powerful enough to take on Gaynor? Good question. I think I don't know if I've already spoken to him or not. Actually, it's a good question. Could I kill Gaynor with this character? Enchantment. Oh yes, this is the cheesy enchant thing. Although I don't think it actually works. I've only made it 1 second on self. I think you have to make it 2 for it to actually work properly. But yeah, this is the cheeky thing you could do with the Tribunal DLC, was you make a Fortify skill enchant 100 points for 1 second on self. or 2 seconds or whatever, and it's like, oh, boom, I have now maxed out enchant skill for basically for free. Hey, Wet Socks. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a shame they're saving Mournhold for last, I guess, but whatever. I can live with it, I guess. It's a shame that a lot of the interesting stuff's over here. You'll notice I don't have the distant land installed with this installation right now because I've got vanilla view distance, so I don't need any distant land. Them vanilla Morrowind graphics for the win. Sometimes it's nice to go back and play with those vanilla graphics, though, to get a sense of perspective. Oh, Verix has been giving you a hand with this. Good. Good stuff, dude. Medusa's Gaze. Paralyzed for 15 seconds target. Masterful Red Wisdom. Masterful Golden Wisdom. But anything else particularly interesting here? Raven Eye is useful. Realm's Cure. Summoning spells. What are my skills with this character? I've forgotten. Block, medium armor, destruction, alteration, conjuration. Long blade, blunt weapon, alchemy, illusion, restoration. Cool, and I think I probably got 37 mysticism, 29 acrobatics. I probably leveled that mysticism with a trainer, if I recall, because vanilla has really broken trainers. I seem to be a member of basically every faction in the goddamn game. Let's have a look. What was I doing last time I played this? Declined Dover Oran's invitation to help him reshape Mournhold. Implied that I shouldn't have any further contact with him. Oh man, the donation thing is still completely balked. That's good to know. It's not only completely balked, but it doesn't stay up nearly long enough, so I have no idea what that said. I didn't get a chance to read any of that at all. I will check that later. I'll log into Streamlabs and have a look. I can't do it right now because it'll ask me for two-factor authentication, and that can take ages sometimes. You know how it is with those. It's like, we'll text you a code, and then it takes 10 fucking minutes for the text to actually arrive. But whoever you were, thank you very much for that donation. I'll read your little message later. Much appreciated. Ignatius Skyrim Fighters Guild. Oh, right. Of course. Yeah. Because, yeah, I have the Skyrim mod installed on this installation. So this character's a member of the Skyrim Fighters Guild. Yeah, that's why that's there. Also, I've got this place as well, Stirk. As well, we could go to Stirk. We could totally do that. We could totes my goats do that. Trying to figure out where I am in the main quest with this character, because the purpose of this character really was to basically just speedrun the main quest and Tribunal to refresh my memory on how they work for the sake of the main Let's Play on YouTube. So I could roleplay it a bit better when I actually get around to it, you know what I mean? I think I killed the leader of the Dark Brotherhood. That's about as far as I got in Mournhold. Tom Brotherhood contract that marks me for execution. The contract was written on the order of H. Should give me some clue. Where am I finding this guard immediately? Tenius Delician, Helseth's captain of the guards, wants to know the source of rumours about King Lothan's death. I'll have to speak to people and earn their trust, then see how they speak about King Lothan's death. Right, I'm supposed to be running around asking people about King Lothan's death, I think.
God Gods grant you justice, sir.
Yo!
Gods grant you justice, sir.
King Lathan's death. Look at this as well. Wonderful thing about OpenMW. No dialogue lag at all. I click a topic and it instantly appears. It's wonderful. Do I still intend to do Tribunal with Fathist? Yeah. I do. Which is why I'm playing through it with this character right now to refresh my memory on how the heck Tribunal actually works. You! Suspicious looking woman with a magic robe. Oh man, that... You're waiting for someone.
Any time now.
Those vanilla magic glowy effects. Ugh. Ugh. That looked bad even when the game came out. That effect never looked good. I don't think I actually do have the South of Sill overhaul mod installed, no.
On your way.
Which version of Morrowind works best with mods, CD or Steam? CD. Yeah, Steam can lead to a few issues with modding. Like, they're easily correctable issues, but they are issues. I love how much nicer the world map is as well in OpenMW. It's much higher resolution. You can actually see the roads and stuff on it. Oh, Lil, thank you very much for that. 27 months of subbage. Thank you very much. Hi, Lil. How do? How's things? We have this high resolution map for Vanilla Morrowind. No, I don't think so. Weirdly enough, in Vanilla Morrowind, like the map is a lot of stuff to do with the map is like really strongly hard coded. Like you have to, even to be able to scroll around and look at the Tamriel rebuilt stuff, you have to use the code patch to edit the executable in order to allow you to scroll the map further. It's kind of weird. And even with that, you still can't see like Skyrim or Sturk, because it still won't let you go out that far. So, does OpenMW have any drawbacks? The main drawback, as far as I can tell, is it doesn't work with MWSE. So Morrowind Script Extender doesn't work with it, which means that also you can't use the graphics extender with it. So it possibly doesn't look as pretty as you can make Vanilla Morrowind look. Not that really bothers me. I'm running, to be fair, I'm running a pretty old version of OpenMW right now. I believe newer versions do have stuff like Distant Land in it. I'm running like version 0.43 or something right now, so I'm out of date as heck. Does anybody here know about King Lathan's death? Somebody tell me.
Where is that slave?
Say he died of old age. Maybe so. Done live a long time, but they also know how to keep their mouth shut. But I want you to tell me, please. Whereas this is why I have the Mask of Clavicus file.
I'm the one you want.
Charm. Please tell me I have a charm spell here somewhere. Bloody don't, do I? How stupid is that? I'm doing it without a charm spell. Maybe I've got a thing that'll do it. Left glove of the horny fist. I forgot about that item. Hey, Kit Fox. Well, I can't use the seal. Don't have it. Don't have it with this character. You don't have it. I can't arf my way into getting people to tell me what I want them to. Unfortunately. Do I have, like, the Amulet of Infectious Charm or something? Easy to find it. Yeah, I do have the Amulet of Infectious Charm. There we go. Yes, use that on him. Right. I'm now stuck on the ground because it immediately destroys your fatigue, but do I? I don't seem to have very many potions, do I? Well, I just don't have as many as Fathus, which is, you know, not saying much because Fathus has a slightly ludicrous number of potions. Where's restore for chain? There you are. Give me that. Oh, I like this in OpenMW as well. When you scroll over a menu item, it temporarily goes transparent, so you don't have to move windows around in order to be able to put things on shelves. Ugh. So many nice little quality of life improvements in OpenMW. It's so good. Dude! Oh, I'm never going to get any information out of you, am I? It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You. He was an old man. Old men die. Now Helseth is king. Long live the king.
Must you? This is
So tiresome. King is dead. Long live the king. You.
Welcome.
Detritus. Oh, he has a whole side quest, this guy. I'm not interested in it right now, though. Somebody tell me about King Layton's death. Please.
How may I help you?
Who the hell's this guy?
It's not often I find such good company. Please speak, Altmer.
He'd been ill. He was old. He had no sons or daughters. Helseth is Lathan's great-nephew. Baranzaya is Lathan's niece. Queen Baranzaya renounced her claim to the throne, so according to imperial custom, the crown goes to Prince Helseth.
Do you need something? Well, what have we here?
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm getting different responses from different people here, which is obviously kind of interesting. But,
Do you need something?
nothing actually useful.
So what's this about?
Am I in the right place? This is Thrud. It is Thrud. Hello, nice lady. You see Dilborn? Dilborn, my friend. Dilborn gone 3 days now. Thrud sad. Dilborn, big and mighty wizard. Dilborn read books to Thrud. All the words, big words, 2, maybe 3 times. Now Dilborn gone. No one read books to Thrud. Thrud sad. Thrud his friend Dilborn. You help Thrud find Dilborn? Okay. Thrud happy, high elf. Find Dilborn now, yes. Thrud see Dilborn go down to sewers near here. Dilborn go to sewers lots to meet friends. Dilborn says, most times Dilborn back soon, and happy, but Dilborn not back soon now. We go to sewers, find Dilborn. Wait, you're not coming. What? No, go. Fuck. Fuck. I don't have time for your shit now, Thrud.
Oh, no weakness or fault.
King Lathan's death. Ugh. Nobody will talk to me about it. It's so annoying. Craftsman's Hall. Already been in there. What's the other end? Thrud sad. If you hear about the estate sale, I'm afraid the day hasn't been set yet. Gods rest his soul, but he won't be missed. The Dunmer don't have kings. That's just imperial foolishness. Okay. That's a pretty unique response. You got anything else to say, madam? Damn it. I think I missed. Fairly sure I missed. Yeah, maybe it has to be super, super high. I mean, she's 82 right now. May his spirit rest among his ancestors, but he was king in name only. The Dunmer do not and never have submitted to kings like the Westerners, regardless of what the Empire says. Alright, that's a different response. That is a different response. Really need a charm spell here. Like, quite badly. Why in God's name don't I have one? We should probably do something about that. Where the heck is my recall going to take me? That's going to be fun to find out. You don't have no magicka. Oh, well, for goodness sake. Fine. Store magicka. God. Oh, it takes me to the throne room. Well, yeah, it's not very... Yeah, it's not super helpful. I mean, I'm a bit closer to where I want to be, but not by much. Do the Dunmer have a flag? Oh god. Hellsith Chambers. It's not where I want to be at all. You just love getting completely lost inside Morrowind's
Emperor, King, and Justice.
horrible interiors, which all look exactly the same, full of identical corridors. Isn't it just great? Zaya's chambers. Back in the throne room again. Hooray. We're on the wrong floor. Probably need to go downstairs. Doobity-doo-doo. Hello.
Be well, traveler.
Transport to the mainland. Transport to Vardenfell mainland. Firewatch? No. Vardenfell? Yes. Da-da-da-da-da! I need to go to the Maid's Guild. But not that way. Let's see. What's the quickest way to the Mage's Guild from here? Probably the boat. Probably the boat. I need to find somebody with a charm spell.
Can I help you out?
Do you want something from me?
Do you want something from me?
Do you want something?
Oh my goodness, Vanilla Ebonheart with the giant oversized statue.
You have?
You're the dude who can take me to Stirk, aren't you? Titus
How can I help
Carlex. I might do that later. We'll see. First though, take me to Saint-Denis?
Go ahead.
Hello. What are you doing there? Oh, that's just inconvenient. Sorry, mate, I'm just gonna get past you. There we go. Hello, Blasto.
How can I help?
Yes, this is normally an off-stream character. This is the character I use to sort of scout out the main quest and stuff, and just generally mess around. Balmora. I think Balmora Mage Guild's where I dumped all my stuff with this character as well. Current character is Speedy. Yes. Speed 79. But what I do have is very high athletic skill, so that makes the difference.
Welcome,
Out
friend.
of my way.
You're really a legend around here. Please, talk.
There we go. Oh, do you have any? Nope. I looted it all already. Right, somebody give me a charm spell. Charming touch. That was expensive, Jesus.
How delightful.
Got it now, though. I can cast it, right? No. No, I can't. Good God. Right, let's make a custom version of that, shall we? That's what we need to do.
Welcome, friend. The day is yours.
Spell making, charm, touch, magnitude, 100 for 2 seconds. There we go. Better, oh god. Better, charm. That'll do the trick. A whole vanilla Morrowind, you're so broken. Ah, dear me. Okay, anyway,
Friend, the day is yours. What shall we talk about?
now what?
Welcome. I must say, I find you most interesting. It is really
Shut up, all of you.
welcome.
Oh, yeah, the chance to cast is not great, is it? Crap. I mean, I have illusion 46. You'd think it'd be a bit better. So that's crap. So that's pretty shit. Yeah. That's better. Better a charm.
An honor, to be sure.
Hey, seconds to many more indeed. Fingers crossed, eh? Dodged a few bullets this year, at least so far. Right.
I enjoy this universe.
Oh, you're so chatty, all of you. What's going on? Right. Back to Mournhold, I suppose. Possibly. I feel like there was something else I was going to do, and now I can't remember what it is. Never mind. You there. Vivek should have a person that'll teleport me to Mournhold, right? You.
Really.
Bollocks, no, you do Old Ebonheart or Firewatch. Who's... Oh no, it was the things on the floor from that mod that can get me to Mournhold, isn't it? Yeah. Bugger. Let's go to Old Ebonheart just for the giggles. Maybe I'm going to boat across to New Ebonheart from here. How do I get out of this place?
Greetings to you. I'd
Well,
pleasure to meet you.
Here's a
My
fine
pleasure.
one. Speak freely.
Would that oh, of course, yeah, great. Good idea. Actually, but why not have a little look at Old Ebonheart since we're here now? That's the basement. I don't want to be in the basement. Just let me out. How do I get out of this fucking building? This way, right. Right. Oh, that frame rate, though.
With pleasure. Please, go ahead.
There we go. There's the big old castle up there. Can I levitate? I can. I'm gonna go sit on the rooftops. Oh, nice statue over there. Old Ebonheart. It's a big old town. The little thing outside the gates there, huh? If I had failed to cast that, then that would have been painful. Boats. Lots of boats. Isn't that? Bells. Ringing in a bell tower.
Welcome. What may I do for you?
Wonder if it's just gone on the hour and that's why it's ringing. Anyway. Recall! Alright. How do I get out of here? I think I have to get down here, don't I? Get out of my way! City of magic, yes, I know. But can you please make way?
The is good for business, citizen.
Right, we're in the courtyard. The bells, the bells! Now, will somebody around here tell me where these rumors are coming from? This is getting quite annoying. Better a charm. King Lathan's. King is dead, long live the king. What more do you want me to say? The palace says he died of old age. I'm not sure that's what they'd say over at Lathan Manor. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Magic, yes. By Great Bazaar. This is actually not where I want to be. How do I get to the God's Reach? Over that way. How's everybody today? I love auto run. Auto run is a feature that should be in every video game. Because I can now close my curtains while my character runs. How was this week treating everyone?
Justice never.
What is going on now? I've moved my mouse. That's what's happening. All right, there we go. Accidental upskirt. Although rather spookily, there's just a pair of boots and nothing else. I'm playing as Rayman right now. Right, where's Lathan Manor? There. You can't show that on Twitch? Somebody please think of the children. I don't know how on earth anyone's managed to stream. Like, Twitch is not that restrictive when it comes to nudity, really. Like, they really aren't. I mean, for now, anyway.
Interesting. Go on.
YouTube demonetizes you for it, kind of fairly big time. But because if Twitch had a thing about nudity, nobody would be able to stream Cyberpunk. So. King Lathan's death. She eyes you suspiciously. He was an old man. Old men die, and now health saith is king. Long live the king. How about I ask you that question again after I do this? Alright, I'll tell you what I think. He was old, but not that old. Maybe he just died, like they said. But maybe someone helped him along. There's a broadside sheet called The Common Tongue. In there, it says Helseth poisoned hundreds of people when he was in the West, so why not here? Aha! Progress at last! Someone told me of reading in a broadside sheet called The Common Tongue that Helseth poisoned many people in the West. Suggestion seems to be that Helseth has poisoned Athan Lathan. I should report this to Tienius Delician. Very well.
The king's health.
You believe Twitch has a thing about gratuitous nudity? Well, I mean, I don't know what else you'd call it, considering in Cyberpunk, if you're playing a female character, every time you switch clothes, you see boobs. So, literally, like right in the inventory screen. You switch your clothes around, instant nudity, every single time. The game is not shy about tits and willies all over the place. It does have a nudity toggle on the options tab, but that's only for the bottom half. You can't toggle tits on or off, they're always there. You can have your character wear some underpants, and that is it. You thought it did all of them? Nope. So, according to a broadside called The Common Tongue, King Helseth poisoned many people in the West, so maybe he poisoned Lathan. Very interesting. I'd like to see a copy of The Common Tongue, if you could bring me one. Thank you, you've done well, but now we lack source of information in Almalexi's temple. Could you help me find a temple informant? Okay. Rumors of discontent in the temple. Gotta go look for someone discontented. Very well. To the temple! I wonder if Almsevi intervention works in this place. I cannot remember if it does. Amulet of Almsevi intervention! It does, beautiful.
Have you heard the rumors about Helseth?
Oh, yes, I have. As a matter of fact, I've just done a whole quest about it, madam. Yeah, it's the big old Mournhold Temple. This place is cool. You can toggle the nipples in character creation. Yes, you can. Actually, yeah, that's true. You can have a character with no nipples, which is frankly disturbing.
Almalexia be praised.
Because it doesn't put a bikini on, it just removes the nipples. And it looks really horrifying. Hello, Vedris Hlur. I believe you might be of service to Our Lady. I don't know if I care very much, though, matey. I'm actually here about discontent in the temple. Doodly doodly doo. Touch. This is. Oh dear. That's not good. Hello, madam.
Yes?
No, not charming. That's what I want. Better at charm. Damn it. Okay. Ah, this is gonna be. It's gonna be a tricky one. I'm gonna go find some more people to talk to. It's a conspiracy by the Enwars to take away our nipples. Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes. What do you want?
You sound shifty. Discontented the
Grace
temple.
and mercy upon you.
Discontented the temple. Why is there nobody here to talk to me about discontent in the temple? Look for someone discontented. Listen sympathetically and find out whether the temple is willing to accept King Helseth. Don't understand Americans' problem with nudity. It's just a thing, innit? It's just, I can't explain it. To be honest. They have problems with boobs and willies in America. They don't like it.
Health and healing are my specialties.
Basement. Is there a discontented person in the basement? We can get to the temple sewers from the basement. The Mournhold sewers are really cool. They're like a weird, interesting precursor to Fallout 3's metro tunnels. High Chapel. Ah, none may enter the High Chapel unless summoned by the goddess Almalexia. Another word, locked, needs a key. They are also filled with angry gobbos, yeah. Luckily, I'm playing a very OP character, so I don't think the gobbos will be too much bother. However, yes, the gobbos are kind of nasty. And OpenMW won't have changed anything with that at all. This is pretty much vanilla with Tamriel rebuilt, and that's basically it. That and the Skyrim mod and Stirk. That's basically what I'm running right now.
Yes, Almalexia knows and sees. What do you want?
There's someone around here who's discontent.
Faithful servant.
Discontent in the temple. I demand to hear your discontent. Pretty sure I've talked to all but the one priest I need to. Probably have.
Mind you keep it that
I didn't go this way. There's someone around here. Skyrim and Morrowind. Yeah. It's at and you heard it. You heard it here from me first, but it's actually better than actual Skyrim if you ask me. Even though it's just a tiny bit you can explore currently, it's fucking good. It's really good. Oh my god, man, get out of my way. Oh really? You're just gonna right, there we go. You. Here we go, finally. I am a faithful believer, but Almalexia makes me uneasy. For the last 50 years, the tribunal stopped walking among us, stopped listening and speaking with us. This worried me, and it made me sad. Where are our gods? Where are our gods abandoned us? Listen patiently and sympathetically. Mention Meramila and the distant priests, say. Oh. No, listen sympathetically. Ask if I can come and speak again another time.
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
Discontent in the temple? What about those guys? You are a friend of Meramila? Then I can speak freely. Helseth has murdered King Lathan and stolen his crown. It does not matter that King Lathan was a fool. He was our fool. So long as the puppet king was a joke, we all could laugh and ignore him. Helseth is not a fool, and no one is laughing. If Helseth seeks in earnest to be king, then Almalexia and the Temple are sworn in earnest to destroy him. Oh no! I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably what I needed. Blow me to Bermuda! Or the throne room, that works too.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
Galsa Andrano speaks her mind. What you say sounds sincere. You handled it well. Blah, 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 blah. Possible disloyalty among the guards, eh? Specific guards. Not certain about any of the former king's guards. Evo or Othaloth, Evulan Irano, and Eleri Aaron. Very well. Hello. Damn it. Come on. It's a 58% chance I failed it 3 times. Sigh.
We're watching you.
Wait, Viking, thank you very much for that sub.
Here by now.
Skyrim and Morrowind and Skyrim. Skyrim and Morrowind and Skyrim. I suppose that would be an expansion for Skywind, wouldn't it? Skyrim belongs to the nerds. Right, need more potion. Except I'm out of potion. I do not have potion. Here, cheap potion. More potion. I need to just rest somewhere, don't I? That's what I need to do. Get the whole damn bar back. Disloyalty amongst the guards. Oh, after all that, you really join the Royal Guards? Okay. If someone so thinks I'm qualified, that's fine. How do I like it being in the Guard? I'm new here, haven't formed an opinion. But I know and trust what's his face. Mention my Hlalu connections. I don't have Hlalu connections. This character's a Redoran House member. What the fuck? City of Light. City of Magic, right? The guards' barracks are around here somewhere. I walked through it earlier. Legion Depot.
Emperor, King, and Justice.
Emperor, King, and Justice, citizen.
Emperor, King, and Justice, citizen.
Yeah, once was enough, thanks. Yeah. At least one of you got to be hanging around in. You seriously? Oh my goodness. Hello, Warbus 2000. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Much appreciated. I'm afraid I can't. You're named. You. Resting here is illegal. Just contend to join the Royal Guards. King Lathan, he's dead. Doesn't matter. Helseth.
Long live the king.
Ever Othroloth. Yeah, you're They were all in here the entire time, weren't they? I'm stupid. Oh, this guy was a fan of King Lathan. Okay, I might be on with something. Larry Aaron. Okay. Don't tell this guy. But do tell Aleri, wherever the heck she is. Where's Aleri? And who even is she?
The king's health to you, Sarah.
Hello. Who is Aleri Aaron, and where the Christ is she?
Long live the king.
Yep. Bethesda getting there needs a key shindig thing on.
Emperor, king, and
With the DLC here. Hey, here's a big brain idea, said Todd one day. Why don't we just make it so the player can't open the door until we say they can? Isn't that genius?
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic. Mournhold, city of light, city of magic.
What is it? What do you want?
I want to find Aleri Aaron, whoever the Christ she is. Guards' quarters might be some things to look at in there. Good shout.
Mournhold, city of light,
Justice
city of
never
magic.
sleeps.
I'd mostly just like to find out where this blasted woman is.
Emperor, king, and justice, citizen.
I will delete you with the console if you keep getting in my way. You have been warned,
Emperor,
Mr. Guard.
king, and justice, citizen.
Let's see. Ah, yeah, the chests have names. Eleri Aaron, eh? Well, I can't find her anywhere, but I have found her chest, so that's something. And this place is quite conveniently just totally deserted. So, let's see. I've got vanilla on Deuce's open door, which is broken as heck, so let's use that. I can't. I don't have the magic. God damn it. Ah! Hello. Move along. Move along. Seriously, could you piss off? Please. Oh, what a disappointment. Which was the one that was all, like, I hate the king. I don't remember what his name was. Evelyn Irano. Oh, that's the one. Hello.
What do you want with me?
More
Oh, hello.
City of
Curious copy of Guard Duty rosters for the past several weeks. The handwriting is tiny and almost illegible with frequent misspellings, but 3 names are always correctly spelled. Milvella Drallan, Evelyn Irano, and Eleri Aaron. And those watches when all 3 are the only guards in the throne room have been underlined twice. Now, can you leave so I can pick this up without you going berserk? Please back off. Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you. You what? Evelyn Irano told me about your Haladu connections, and I told you not. And told you not to tell Tinus Delitian? I have no idea what that's about. Are you sure you heard him right? He's not the brightest star in the sky. He gets confused sometimes. I wouldn't worry about it. I'll talk to Evelyn Irano later when I get a chance. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding.
City of light. City of magic.
Will you please leave? Right, I'm going to just make you leave. Fuck you. Oops. That wasn't the plan. Okay, there's nothing in there. But we do have this. Don't start swinging Krasimir around. That's not how this works. How dare you grab that piece of paper? Prepare to die! Dude, I use whatever magic potions I even have. This isn't Oblivion. You can't make 50 bajillion magic potions with common ingredients. You pleb. This is Morrowind. You can make them out of expensive gems and Daedra hearts, neither of which are particularly easy to find. I'm pretty sure I've already raided every single Mage's Guild chest in the game at this point as well, so... Buying them, Django. Buying them like I'm some sort of peasant, really. How do you think I did not get 58,000 gold in this game by buying magica potions? Goodness me. This is Evelyn Irano's handwriting on the note you found. Note. Yep. Very shrewd work. You brought clear evidence of disloyalty among the guards. Now I need your help finding evidence of conspiracy. Okay. Search Lathan Manor for documents, diaries, and what have you. I shall take care of it, but I want to go to the inn or whatever it is first, because frankly we need to rest and get my huge pull of magicka back. Blade Master, thank you very much for 37 months of subbage. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. Oh, there's Gaenor. This one scary motherfucker, that little wood elf. He is a scary, scary boy. Which is the way to God's Reach? This is the way to God's Reach. Only beaten him once. Yep. Thoughts on Skyrim Enhanced mod? What even is Skyrim Enhanced mod? That's my thoughts. I have no idea what it is. I think this is the inn here. That was when you were made to, yeah. I did cheat in myself a bajillion gold once just to give him it all to see what would happen. It was kind of funny. You there, bed, yes. Bottom floor, north end of the bar, okay.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
North end of the bar, that'd be here then, wouldn't it?
So what's this about?
3 beds all to myself, goodness me. Right. Overhaul for the main quest and attractions. Oh, I think I saw a trailer for that and it looked like pure cringe. I'm not interested. I mean, I'm not interested in Skyrim as a general rule, but like I'm extra not interested in okay. I went up too many stairs there apparently. Let's see. Lathan Manor is over there? Yes. It doesn't matter whether you give him all the gold or not, Spot. It makes absolutely no difference. As far as I know. Well, other than I think you can get it back off him after you've killed him. But that's easier said than done. Hello, I'm just here visiting for no particular reason whatsoever. Oh, look, this is where you keep all your books. Excellent. Good to know. Good to know. 5 gold. Okay. Not actually what I'm after. Let me guess. You also contain virtually nothing. Yeah, you contain cutlery. Who locks their cutlery in a chest? Who does that? I did not mean to do that. Oops. I'm gonna at least get that money.
We must
Hello.
endure our sorrows.
Ah! Don't mind if I just stare at this letter in the corner, do you? Handwritten letter, addressed outside to my honourable cousin Forvin Barano. Be this delivered in haste.
We're watching you.
Let's get the Cliff Notes version, shall we? Oh, she's a bit annoyed. I don't have a bounty, though. She's just annoyed. Hi, everyone! I'm going to recall out of here now. Toodles. Okay. Someone's never owned fine china. Do I strike you as the sort of person that would own fine china? I think if I owned fine china, I wouldn't be streaming on Twitch for a living. Let's see.
The king's health to
Found
you.
a letter in Latham that appears to refer to a conspiracy to assassinate King Helseth. 15 years Delician wants tangible evidence of a conspiracy. Man, the early quests of Tribunal are such a plod. They really are. I've forgotten how boring this probably explains why I've never beaten Tribunals, because I got bored. Barman, thank you very much for those 9 months. Cheers, man. Thanks for the birthday wishes, everybody. It's very nice of you. Usually skip over this bit because of that. How? Like with the console, or is there actually a way to skip past this garbage? Is Tribunal planned for this? I mean, in theory, yeah. You could just go to the temple right away. Right, if you... Okay, hang on. If you go to the temple and you talk to the dude with the glass pauldrons, is that how you get past all this? And not bother with this plot line? Yeah. See, because there's a lot of Tribunal I do actually like. This plot line is not one of the things I like. Just go to the temple right away and you can skip all the early Helseth stuff. Yeah, because I think that's... The last time I made a serious go of playing Tribunal was when I was playing with my crazy pants modded Lich character. And I'm pretty sure I skipped all this stuff, because I think I just went to the temple guy first by accident. Because I remember the temple quests being super interesting. But these ones are rubbish. Because they just go around and, you know, get people's disposition high enough for them to talk to you about stuff. It's really dull. But the temple stuff is really good, if I recall. You go straight to the Goblin quest if you go to the temple. Yeah, I think so. I've definitely done the Goblin quest before, and I've done the one with the Lich as well. The Lich one in particular I remember being quite fun. Owen Brano, Loggar the Bloody, and Bedell Allen are obviously conspiring to assassinate King Helseth. This is treason, punishable by death. I will immediately draw breads for their execution. You would do a great service if you were to execute these traitors. You know what? I like that, actually. That's kind of fun. A bit of Morag Tong style action. Gonna go kill some people. You honestly like the slow burn style Tribunal? I mean, it's just it's these first few quests, man. They're just dull. Running around looking for people and getting them to talk at you. It's a bit dull. Forvin, Barano, Loggar the Bloody, and Bedell Allen. I suppose he plans to share with me where I might find these people.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
Yeah, I mean, if I do Tribunal with Fathis, he probably will actually do this stuff, because this is very much up his alley as a character. It's just not very up my alley as a player, sadly.
Good to see you again, friend.
Loggar the Bloody. I'm going to guess these people are in God's Reach, at least some of them are. OpenMW really has some quite nice water effects, actually. It's yet another naked Nord, but you go up to this guy, and he's like, What the hell do you mean? A witch? I'm just really hot. What are you looking at? No, I'm not paralyzed. I've never even met a witch, much less been asked to escort one anywhere. Why am I naked? Because it's too damned hot here. You people think that every time you see a naked Nord barbarian, he's been tricked by some witch. So narrow-minded. Now, leave me alone.
Today is your lucky day. So let's hear it.
Are you planning to continue playing Control? Yeah, I think so. My current plan is to continue playing Control, and then after Control, play Death Stranding. I might do one more stream of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, perhaps. I don't know, but either way, when I decide to move on from Valhalla, I'm probably gonna start Horizon Zero Dawn. Is my plan. Right. Will we see Return of Interactive Oblivion? When I feel like it, yeah.
Stay as long as you like. It would be a privilege to talk with you.
Would it indeed?
Can I help you out?
Who are these people again? Thorvin Brano, Logger the Bloody, and Bedell Allen. You couldn't tell me. You couldn't direct me to any of these people, could you? Bedell Allen, he's bookworm, try bookseller. Okay, Thorvin Brano. I look by the temple, and Hlogar the Bloody. Nord? The big one. The big mean one. A Harley returner, I think. Isn't he the one who was living rough down in the West Sewers? Or the West Sewers? In the West, presumably. Do I look like someone who knows the sewers? I don't know. There's a grate in Godsreach that leads to the sewers for residential areas. I think that leads to the sewers under the palace. The West Sewers are west of that, I think. Thank you.
Greetings. Sound off and
Yeah, people like, yeah, the responses you get from NPCs. I still remember there's a great bit in Variax's old Oblivion Let's Play from back in the day. I think he's still in the chat. Give him a bit of a plug. He has one of the greatest Oblivion Let's Plays ever. From back in the day. It's from back in like 2010, 2011, possibly even before that. I don't remember. But there's this fucking brilliant bit in it. It's so funny, where he's doing the vampire cure quest for the Count of Skingrad, and he's just got to the dramatic ending bit where the wife chooses to die. He wakes her up and then she dies because she's been cured of vampirism, whatever. And then the Count's just sat there staring at his dead wife, and then V just walks a little bit further forward, and the Count immediately turns to him and says, "Hello!" And exactly like that. Still one of the fucking most unintentionally funny things I've ever seen in a video game. Wes Johnson and his immortally brilliant voice acting for Oblivion. Residential sewers, they're this way. The residential sewers. Right, we want to head westwards, I suppose. We're off to a bad start because we're actually going east, and those are gobbos! Hello! Eat Chrysamere. Whenever you feel like it. Ah! I think I'm about to die. Great. I do believe I'm about to die. Run away! Run away! I forgot how evil the gobbos are in this. They're not like werewolf awful, but they are pretty bad. Oh dear. There we go. Autosave is my most recent save, is it indeed? Oh, good, I'm here. Yeah, those goblins. Fathers could probably take them, but this character's clearly going to struggle a bit. I mean, I've got amazing charisma. Unfortunately, though, my to-hit chance with it is not very good. If I actually properly had a go at it and used, like, my shield belt and stuff, I'd probably be fine. Honestly, it's just, I kind of can't be arsed right now.
We're watching you, scum.
Baked Flakes, thank you very much. 46 months of subbage.
Justice never sleeps. We're watching you.
Children's Wasteland Viking.
Scum.
And Sweat, thank you very much for that Prime sub. Cheers. What should we do now? Bored of Tribunal now. Officially bored of it. Do I fancy playing a different game? What would I play if I were going to play something else right now? How can I minimize this? I don't know. Fuck yeah. Cannot minimize the game. That's kind of annoying. Daggerfall. Good one. Yeah, the goblins now are nasty. It is eternally funny to me though that in Morrowind, the goblins are one of the most scary enemies in the game, whereas as opposed to every other RPG that has ever been made. In Morrowind, they're just like, fuck it. You know what? It would be really funny if we made the goblins in this game stupidly OP. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Yes, this isn't Fathis. I'm glad you noticed. I want to play Empire at War, but I can't because copyrighted music. Damn it. I have a couple of games that I really need to that I really want to play on here, but I need to learn them first. One of them is Shadow Empire, which is a sort of post-apocalypse 4X game. And the other is Distant World Universe, which is a space 4X. Which, as far as I can tell, seems to be very akin to something like Stellaris, as in it's real time. But it's like apparently really good and super complex and stuff. But they're both like games that I just look at and I think, I need to watch somebody else play this on YouTube so I can figure out how the heck it actually works. Kind of like I had to do with Dominions 5. They have that very janky, cryptic, complicated indie strategy game vibe. Just like Dominions. Thunder, na 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 na. Thank you for 14 months of subbage. Speaking of Dominions 5, it's been a while since you streamed that. It has, actually, yeah. I should do it again at some point. And I will at some point. Not right now, but I will at some point. Just looking at my list of games right now. Trying to figure out what if anything, I would like to play instead of this. You know what? I could play Empire, or I just have to, like, turn all the music off. Which would be a bit weird, but I could totally do it. I kind of want to see if the game will even stream full stop, frankly, without issues, so maybe I will. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm going to need to make some changes in the dashboard, though, aren't I? It's my birthday, so I can play whatever the heck I like. Did you finish Outer Wilds? I never played Outer Wilds. Bannerlord? No, I don't really like Bannerlord. CK3? No. Right. Ah, the control clock puns. Yes, that was one of our finest hours. That one on the stream, I would say. I was very pleased with that. Nope, not playing Kenshi. I do not have a particularly fond relationship with losing at Combat Simulator, otherwise known as Kenshi. Right. Okay, I'm gonna have to run this up and as quickly as possible mute the music. You'll be getting a black screen for a minute here. Stand by. Why don't I like Bannerlord? Because I don't know. I just kind of find it boring. I find it boring, way too hard, and it doesn't have auto blocking as far as I know still. So yeah, I just haven't enjoyed it very much when I've played it. That's some good food on my birthday. Yeah, some homemade fried chicken for dinner. Very specifically. Oh wow! Look at this. Hang on a minute. Is this actually? This is fun. My goodness, the generic game capture actually worked for once. It's actually working. I don't have to do anything. That is wonderful. It's had auto blocking for almost half a year now. Well, fair enough in that case. When I played it, it didn't have it, and it pissed me off. Audio, music, off. There we go. We're good now. We're fine. So this is Star Wars Empire at War, which is an old Star Wars RTS from back in the olden times, and it was okay. But what made it really cool is that years later, a bunch of modders on the Steam Workshop came along and made the game amazing. And this is the Awakening of the Rebellion mod right here. And I've been playing a campaign of this on and off the last couple of weeks or so. As the Empire! Which if Django is still here, he'll be delighted because he's a massive Empire fanboy. Load game. Imp 20. Can you play Thrawn in this? Yes. Thrawn is one of the characters for the Empire. Ignore Dr. Fat. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Sorry, Dr. Fat, but you do have a tendency to just speak out on random things you don't know about. Like, this is a perfect example. The Blue Man, yes. The evil Blue Man. It's Emperor Dave now, yeah. Well, technically no, because like the Emperor does talk to you in this occasionally, so I'm sort of some sort of weird middleman. There's the Emperor himself, and let's see, rescue Lord Vader. Ah, yes, that's my current short-term goal at the minute, is to rescue Darth Vader. One of these here. Awakening of the Rebellion. Yes, hello, it's the Emperor. After the destruction of the Death Star and the death of Grand Moff Tarkin, activities from rebels and pirates have increased in the Outer Rim and even within our territory. The need for a new Death Star is imperative. However, we need to solidify our front lines first. I am appointing you to head all Imperial military efforts to destroy the Rebel Alliance, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but basically, mission objective, win the game. Yeah, great, thanks for that, Palpatine. Palps. The Palpinator. Palparino. What are my current objectives? Upgrade space stations. Upgrade the Jaeger Miner space station to actually have a space station. Okay. Gain planetary control. Conquer Bothawi. Bothawi? The Hunt. Take Death Squadron to Bespin and put Darth Vader on. Oh, yeah. It's the story objective. Because which I haven't got anywhere with for like a good few hours in game now because I accidentally got Darth Vader captured. Whoops! So I actually can't send him to Bespin to continue the story. Yeah. Had a Vader get captured, I might have accidentally got his Star Destroyer blown up while fighting the Black Sun, which are these yellow guys on the map. Might have accidentally done that. And I presumably they intercepted his escape pod. Whoops. And he's currently being held on Salukami, so what I need to do and what my plan is currently... This is the state of play, basically. I control most of the map at this point. I'm sort of doing quite well as the Empire right now. I've given the Rebels and the Black Sun a bit of a kicking in the nads so far, really. They do occasionally, though, send raids that annoy me. The Rebels like to send stealthy little raids behind enemy lines and take over your planets via the back door, so to speak, and it's quite irritating. But aside from that, neither of them really pose a huge threat to me right now. But it might not stay that way, because I'm playing on hard difficulty, and the AI in this mod is actually kind of scary sometimes, so... Have I reached boomer age? No. Being a boomer isn't an age, it's a generation. I will never be a boomer because I wasn't born in the 1950s. He likes being dramatic, so he thought he'd try being a damsel in distress for a bit. Yeah. Well, basically my plan at the moment is that essentially I'm going to send Thrawn and his fleet to bust through all of this crap here to Salukami, take Salukami, and bust Vader out of prison, and then we'll have him back, wrecking the galaxy again. Because I've got two big fleets of them now. I've got this one with Thrawn, and I have another up here which isn't led by a character. This is going to be Vader's fleet. This is Thrawn's down here. So... I got a couple of relatively big armies as well. I got this one at Rhodia, which actually took some nasty casualties for taking Rhodia. That was not a fun battle. I think I'm currently about to reinforce it with these guys. And I've got another big-ass army over here. So, basically, it's like a total war game. You have tactical battles and you have the campaign map, although the big difference is the campaign map is also in real time, much like a Paradox game. So, Vader was never the same after prison. So that's currently what I'm doing. We're mid-campaign. I'm largely winning. However, I did accidentally get Vader captured. Now I must rescue him. Why is there a random Vindicator at Bilbringy? Why? Go here. Join the rest of the fleet, you fool. What are you doing? Now, where's Jaeger Miner? Because I've got a mission to build a space station there. This is the problem I have with this game most of the time. It's like, yeah, I get missions telling me to go to XYZ planet, and I just sit here for like a good 5 minutes looking at the map like, where is this planet? Where the Christ is Jaeger Miner? Oh, it's up there. Oh, okay. No, that mission could go fuck itself. I could build a... This little Imperial Enclave up here is being completely separated for the entire campaign, and I could build a battle station there, but all that would happen is the Rebels or the Black Sun would immediately come in and blow it to pieces. And it would be a complete waste of money, so no. In this timeline, Darth Vader tells Luke he's his dad while in prison. Yeah, like he has visiting hours. So, like, you've got Darth Vader sat on the other side of that plexiglass, talking to Luke via the little telephone. Right. Okay. Am I building things that should be building right now? I am not. More Star Destroyers. I have yet to find a problem in this game that cannot be solved by throwing more Star Destroyers at it. Give me more Star Destroyers. Fondor, are you building anything? No, you're not. Neither is Celeste. Star Destroyer Class 2, please. Thank you very much. I'm about to get another injection of cash right now, actually. Because the week is nearly ended. Any second now. Boop. There we go. More monies. Celeste, you can build me a Tector? Do I want a Tector? Don't think I really want a Tector. Tector's like it's a Star Destroyer where they've gutted out all the hangar base, so it has no onboard fighters, but it has extra guns. I don't know if I really want it, though. Build me a Victory 2. Victory 2 is a relatively decent. Build me a Victory 2. Hello, Demo. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. The thing is that, like, Vader's not being held by the rebels. He's being held by the Black Sun. Sort of. I don't know who the fuck the Black Sun are, to be honest with you. I'm not a big Star Wars Expanded Universe nerd, so I have no idea who they are. They just seem to be like a generic criminal organization that runs part of the galaxy that isn't run by the Empire or the Rebels or one of the minor factions, like the Hutts over here. So, yeah. They're a bit of a pain, though, because they get Mandalorians. They control Mandalore, and they can recruit Mandalorians in their armies, and yeah, Mandalorians kind of kick ass in this game, so... And they spread corruption. Like, right now, I've got corruption on Coruscant right now, Black Sun presence, which I need to purge. Where is, let's see. Yeah, you recruit an ISB agent who can go purge the corruption. Am I building any infantry right now here? I am building some more stormtroopers. And same there. Okay. I've got some spare dudes here. You can go group up at Thifera there. So as I can send you down south, because we're going to take Tatooine pretty soon, but Tatooine has a ludicrously good space station guarding it, plus a bunch of other enemy ships as well. I've tried attacking Tatooine twice now, and failed both times. Which is why I brought Thrawn down here with his super heavy Bellator Dreadnought thingy. Because, yeah, I think that's probably about the only thing I've got that might be able to wallop Tatooine out of existence at the moment. Would you say their space station is fully armed and operational? Yes, I would. Your favorite Star Destroyer, the Bellator? I think Django said it was his favorite as well. It's not a bad looking. It's not a bad looking spaceship, is it? The Bellator, actually. You get a better look at it when we get into a battle, but it's kind of nice. I don't know if it's a Ralph McQuarrie original, so to speak, but it's actually kind of cool looking. Yeah, I'll grant you that. I thought Tatooine was mostly ignored by the galaxy at large. I mean, you know, yeah, sure, I guess, just not in this campaign. Black Sun have turned it into a bit of a bastion. So, Mandalore. I've actually been through there before and smacked them about a bit. What I've occasionally done is basically gotten a big fleet together and then just cruised through a bunch of their enemy planets, blowing up their space stations, just to basically make them spend money replacing them. Keep them on their toes. Let's see. What do I want to do now? I think I'm going to have Thrawn bitch slap Tatooine. and then possibly Geonosis. And then after he's done that, I can probably send him up north and swap him with this fleet, perhaps. Are you building anything in a minute? You are. You're building a ton Volcastical character. I carry her. I want loads of those. They're really good. Okay. No time like the present, so let's do it. Off you pop, Thrawn.
Of course.
Maybe I'll get lucky and they've moved their fleet away or something, but they've already got a hero character. And I just got my mission log updated. Build a landing platform. Where? Just build one anywhere, and I will get 2 Storm Commando platoons. I see. Alright, well anyway. Be good? It's so weird playing this game without any music. Man, it's strange. I don't like it. Don't like it. I could play it with the music on for YouTube because I just wouldn't be able to monetize the videos, but on Twitch it'll get muted in the VOD, or even worse, I could get a copyright strike or something. So, oh god, I forgot to set which ship should jump in first. Okay. So normally what you do with these battles is what happens is you set a ship, if you're competent at the game, unlike me, is you set a ship that will jump in by itself first, and then you go to your reinforcements menu and you bring in the other stuff as needed. However, what I have done is forgotten to do that, and so it's just jumbled, it's just thrown in a bunch of random units. I guess we can have a little look at what they've got. Let's see. What is this? Sabaoth Mercenary. Battleship captain, 10% combat bonuses for all combat ships. Sabaoth mercenaries are feared by even the Galactic Empire. They found old clone Sabaoth cruisers from before the Clone Wars and refitted them with heavy weapons like mass drivers and long-range turbo lasers. Besides the weapon enhancements, these cruisers also feature a great concert hall, which is used to entertain the crew and lure rich tourists on board to rob them. We've also got this dude, a Mandalorian Mercenary. Mandalorian Mercenaries are some of the most feared across the galaxy. They command a modified version of the ancient Kandosi battleship. They modified them to fire proton torpedoes instead of missiles to cause more damage to advanced ships. And they've got one of these old Clone Wars droid frigate things. And that's their big-ass space station. And they've got a pirate outpost, and they've got a space casino. And they've got a plasma burst satellite as well. Yeah. Pain. Lots of pain. It's just 3D or 2D. It's very much 3D. It is very much 3D, as you can see. Well, oh, do you mean in the sense of, like, how do the... No, yeah, it's 2D in the sense of how it's on a flat... You play the battle out on a flat plane. Like Battlefleet Gothic. It's not fully 3D like Homeworld, for example. In case you're wondering. That's probably what you meant, right? Anyway, that's the old Bellator. This monstrosity. It's like not as big as one of the big Superstar destroyers, but it's close. It's kind of a mean-looking thing, isn't it? However, I'm actually going to retreat from this battle because I fucked it, and I don't want to go in with this configuration right now. For one thing, I've got Thrawn himself sat right on the front line. He's going to eat a bunch of incoming stuff, and I don't particularly fancy that. So, emergency about face, everybody. We're going to retreat. Admiral Thrawn, everybody, the strategic genius, is now going to run away. Come on, retreat from back. Oh, I know I can't, can I? Because of this thing. Oh, Christ. Oh, man, I fucked this beyond recognition. I have totally foobarred it. Alright, great. Well...
Of course, I see.
I might just have to load my previous save, because this is bad. Yeah, having this in your fleet means you're not allowed to retreat. Quick current game. Yeah, I'm just going to have to load the save again. Whoops! Yeah, that is a in this particular battle with this particular fleet, that was a catastrophic mistake. Yeah. Let's try that again, shall we? Thrawn about to be cellmates with Vader. Yup. Right. The annoying thing is, I think every time you add a ship to a fleet to reinforce it, it resets your selection. Which pisses me off no end, because what I want is that Lorinar to be the scout ship that goes in first. But every time I add a new ship to this fleet, it resets that, and sometimes you forget, and then that happens. And it's really annoying. But this is a janky old-ass game, so there's a limited amount of complaining you can really get away with, frankly. Okay. Thrawn save scum. That's his trick? Yes. Clearly. Alright, let's try that again, but properly this time.
I see. Tactical battle imminent.
Here we go. Well, class, this covers what not to do. Yes. Have I ever seen The Expanse? I did watch it, yeah. I read the books first, though, and it kind of ruined it for me because I spent the entire time watching it going, it wasn't like this in the books.
Radio channels open. Right. We're adjusting course. TIE squadron here.
Unfortunately. I had that sort of, you know, like how a lot of people didn't get on with the Game of Thrones TV show because they read the books first. I got to have that experience with The Expanse.
Cruiser here. We've located
Alright, here we go.
We're adjusting course.
Right, you stay where you are. Send the ties in to scout head a bit. Hello, plasma burst thingy. Oh no, please don't! You bastard! Alright, that didn't hurt as much as I thought it would, but still, that was a bit mean. That was a little bit mean. Alright, let's see. We've got ties going in. They're going to have loads of fighters. They're going to have so many fighters on this one. Because they've got multiple space stations that are going to shit out fighters constantly. So if I try and engage them with my own slightly crap Imperial fighters, we will lose the fighter battle. So what I need to do, basically, is just brute force my way through this crap and blow it to pieces with capital ships. So what we're going to do is we are definitely going to bring in Thrawn with the Admonitor, but he's going to be like nice and safe at the back. So he can apply his big, nice 15% combat bonus to everybody and provide his nice fighter escort, but he won't be in the firing line. So we might as well bring in the Bellator. Because worst case scenario, it'll just eat a ton of fire before going down. So in comes the Bellator. In comes Thrawn at the back.
If you insist.
I have this immobilizer, the interdictor thing here, which I can use that to stop the enemy from retreating when it starts to look like it's not going their way, which they may well try to do. But although in this case, that might not be necessary. I'll bring in this Tonfalk escort carrier.
What are your orders?
And Class 2 Imperial Star Destroyers. Well, one of them anyway. That's about all I can get, apparently. 54 out of 60. So I could bring in 3 Aquitans. These are little itty-bitty ships that are very squishy, but actually they have really nice long-range turbo lasers, so they might be quite useful in this particular battle. So, alright, we'll go with that for now. Boosh, hello. Black Sun, we have arrived. What's up, my dudes? Right, first things first, get rid of that thing.
We've got them on scopes. Attack commencing.
Go after the
Reporting in. Awaiting your command. Attacking.
What is it you want?
Alright, Thrawn, yeah, you just sort of chill. Over here towards the back, please.
Ready for the kill. You have need of my skills?
Let's bring the fighters up here to take care of them.
I already have a plan.
The bombers, let's move you off to the side somewhere.
Cannons armed.
Let's overload your weapons.
This one is mine.
Oh yeah, this thing's toast. Also, my frames! My poor frames! How is the audio for this? It seems quite quiet, actually. Turn it up a bit. Cinematic mode. Oh god, the frame rate. See, the problem with this game is that it's like of that generation where... Ouch. It's of that generation where like it was only used as a single core of your CPU. So it gets horribly bottlenecked when you play with mods that add loads of extra ships and stuff.
Commander.
I will be astonished if this ISD here survives this battle. That Star Destroyer is fucking toast, frankly. Oh my god, look at the cute little... Oh, hold on. Oh god. Look at the cute little adorable acclimator. Next to this monstrosity. That's funny. Anyway.
Enemies in range.
Blown to pieces, lads. Alright, you can just stop. Stop moving. You're fine. You can stop as well. Load that up. Any chance we'll ever see you play Disco Elysium? I mean, not anytime soon. Never say never and all that, but I wouldn't say anytime soon. Actually, this is perfect. You're in just the right position to start blasting on those total lasers. Just turn yourself around a little, left a little bit, so we can get more of your guns in range. But you're pretty much spot on right now. Alright, let's see. I got all these bombers here, and they're not really doing much other than getting themselves blown up, so... What can we use you for? We can use you to try and knock out the shield generator on this battleship. There we go. Go for that. This Mandalorian monstrosity. Of course, there's also that thing.
I'm on this one. What is your analysis?
An excellent shot.
Alright, we have plenty of fighters at least.
Destroyer here.
Oh, this thing's taking a beating. His shields are gone. Oh god, they've got two of these things. There's one over there and all. Blow my neck.
Open fire.
That acclimator's going down in flames.
This one is mine.
Nowhere to run.
I like how they do crash down towards the planet though when they do blow up. That's kind of cool. Oh, this thing is just coming straight at us. Holy shit.
Close up formation.
Attack that target.
I can't believe these little things are still alive. These little frigates. But good for them. They've come a bit too far forward, really, frankly, but they're alive. Somehow.
I'm waiting.
Thrawn's still doing his thing from the back there. He is good. Yeah, this thing looks like it's going to go down pretty quick. If we can take out their main capital ships, they may just decide to abandon the planet and self-destruct the space station. It's kind of my goal here, really.
Form up. Concentrating firepower.
Maximum firepower. Just blow this thing to pieces, please.
Initiating attack.
Our launch bay is gone.
Kill confirmed.
Whose launch bay is gone? Probably this thing.
Star
Or
Destroyer
this thing.
standing by.
One of the two.
Choose your position
Where
wisely.
are my bombers at? What can we have you guys do? We can have you... Does this thing have a targetable shield generator on it? Yes, it does at the top there. It's got a couple of them. Try and take those out.
Watch your back. Awaiting orders.
That looks like Thrawn's doing a number on this thing. In fact, you know what, mate? You can do this. Assault. Overcharges the ship's reactors to increase firepower, movement, and shield strength. Do it. Do extra pew-pews. Ryzen's 1, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Thanks awfully. Ah, nice! The bombers actually managed to blow up one of the shield generators. Right, if they can turn around and get the other one, this thing will go down pretty fast, I think. And you know what? Oddly enough, I think my fighters are actually winning for once. I think it's because with this particular fleet, I actually have quite a few, thanks to this thing and also Thrawn, and also one of the carriers I have. That thing back there. I actually have quite a few decent fighters, like lots of interceptors and a few... See, that's funny, because I always thought those were TIE Advanced, but apparently this is calling them Avengers. Constructed after the blueprints of Lord Vader's personal TIE Advanced. See, I thought it was the other way around. I thought Vader had an Avenger and these were TIE Advanced. but I guess I'm not enough of a Star Wars nerd to realize that I am totes wrong.
My copy. Engaging the enemy. Reporting. Move to attack.
What the heck are you guys doing?
Location
Retreat.
confirmed.
Retreat, you idiots. Get out of there.
I'm on this one.
He
Captain
won't
on
be
the
around
bridge.
much longer.
Crews are online. Much longer. Target critical.
Yeah, we've got awful lot of fighters sneaking past our lines here. This thing's about to go down in flames. Excellent.
Admiral Thrawn reporting.
We can bring in another Architect, actually. Let's do that. The blueberry has been engaged, yes.
Taking fire.
Watch him. He's coming around. Yes,
Close
sir.
up formation.
Okay, that thing just went kaboom in a magnificent explosion.
Gun them down.
Look at that. That's a fireball and a half, isn't it?
Sir, watch for enemy ships.
This thing's going to be dead soon. Holy crap.
Shake them.
That's not good.
Returning to you.
Right, engage the main space station.
Yes, Commander.
Go after them.
Do you have
Where are my
something to
bombers? I
report?
need you guys to get in here and start killing shield generators,
Won't be
please.
around much longer. I am ready. What is it you
How's
want?
Thrawn doing? He seems to be
Yes,
okay.
Commander. Attack.
You guys as well.
Ready for the
And
kill.
fuck it, Thrawn.
Weapons ready.
In you go. Me old chub.
Attacking target.
The cost of engine speed. What engine speed? This thing moves at about a walking pace.
Awaiting your orders. Holding fire for maximum effect. Awaiting your command. I've got him.
Alright, the shields are out on this thing anyway.
He's about to be
Bombers are not required. You can blow up the hangar instead. How about that? One of the hangars. One of the many hangars.
Our shields are down.
I already have a plan.
Your command, sir.
Taking fire.
This poor thing is getting absolutely murked right now. But it's done its job. It's eaten a lot of hits.
maximum fire.
All of the turbo lasers. That's how powerful that space station is right there. The AI has lost all of its capital ships. And it has this facing off against it. And it's still like, nah, I'm good. I don't think I'm going to retreat yet. Because the AI will retreat in this game if it thinks it's going to lose. Like it will hit the bug out button and it will piss off. But
Awaiting your command.
it hasn't so far in this battle.
Open fire.
It really seems to reckon it has a chance.
I have calculated the possibilities.
Commander.
I'm mostly just worried they're going to blow this thing up. Because I can't rebuild this currently.
They've taken out our launch bay. Fire at will.
In fact, they've taken out most of the guns on this thing, actually. It doesn't have a lot left to shoot with. Maybe I should just get it out of the battle completely, have it retreat. I mean, not properly retreat, but like move over here somewhere.
I am available. What is your analysis?
Yeah, fuck it.
Coming around.
Off you go.
Form up. Targeting.
I'm waiting.
Boom. There it goes. It's a bloody good thing collisions aren't a thing in this game, eh? Oh, they finally bugged out. There we go. They lost that big space station and then we're like, nope. We lost, okay, so we lost one Arquitans in the end, actually. That went way better than I thought it would. They are quite pretty explosions, aren't they? Yeah. Bearing in mind, this game is freaking ancient. This game is really old. Modders have really done an impressive job with it. And we blew up all that stuff for the loss of one little Arquitans. I'll take that any old day of the week. Right. Question is, though, what do they have on the ground? I need a spy probe thing. Where can I get one of those? There.
Constructing unit.
Oh, no, that's not going to work. Because you're already building something right now. Who can build me a probe? I require a probe droid. Wow, I can't really get them from many places, can I? Oh, hello. I can recruit heroes from this place. What's the deal with it? What have I got here that's allowing me to do that? I've got an outpost and a moth palace. Oh, moth palaces allow you to recruit local commanders and officers if available. Aha! So I can recruit a bunch of people right now. Lieutenant Locke, Tok, Heget, Commander Tashkin, Commander Grung, Commander Fulik, Captain Etana, and a generic Imperial Field Commander. Do you know what? I'll have a generic Imperial Field Commander because they're quite useful. Got bad there, but you can repair it. Yeah, I mean, like you after the battle's over, your ships are returned to full health. So as long as it doesn't die, it'll be fine. That's the key thing. You just got to make sure your ship doesn't explode because if it's dead, it's dead. If it survives, it'll get automatically repaired. So. Anyway, I still need a probe droid. I still require a probe droid. You were going to build me a probe droid and forget about those stormtroopers. You can build them again afterwards. There you go. I need a probe droid. I want to have a look at what's on Tatooine before I commit to an invasion. Meanwhile... what do you want? Save credits and bring one of the listed heroes to the location to receive a new ship design. Ooh. Bring the Emperor or Bevel the Mellisk to the marked planet to purchase the newest prototypes. We'll get a Harrow Star Destroyer at Fondor. Now, Bevel the Mellisk, whatever his name is, I think he's gone. I think he died. The planet he was on got captured once by a rebel raiding party. Curse you, Han Solo! So I think I'm going to have to send the Emperor, personally, to go pick that up. But that sounds like it's probably worth doing. So, Emps, Palps, can you actually go, please? For fuck's sake, thank you. The game gets a bit laggy as well when you get later into the campaign, I've noticed as well. Like, it has its general performance issues because it's so old, but also... generally, as you progress through the campaign, you get more and more dropped frames, which is a bit annoying. This is so weird without music. It's just so freaking weird without music. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just awkward silence every now and again when I stop talking. Is this droid done yet? Nearly done. 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Well, hey! Right, off you go. Off you pop. Go spy on Tatooine for me. Now then. Right, you've got to go to the battle station. What about Bill Bringy? You don't. Constructing. Let's build you one. I used to have a Golden 2 battle station, but it got blown up by the Black Sun, the Gits. Lo-fi chill music in the background. Songs to Conquer the Galaxy 2.
Reporting.
Someone just got recruited. I think it was you, wasn't it? Yup. Right, all you stormtroopers, you're going to Rhodia to regroup with General Veers. Off you pop. And you as well.
Construction complete.
Construction of what? I really wish the game would. I really wish the game would tell you what has completed when it says construction complete. That would be so good, but it won't do it. And yeah, send those shock troopers down there as well. I had this army did have a bunch of shock troopers, but I got them all killed. I believe I got them all killed on Utapau because I massively underestimated the enemy strength on Utapau and Yeah, some Mandalorians came along with their jetpacks and blew up all my shock troopers, which was not very funny. I mean, it's funny in retrospect, but at the time, it was anything but funny.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Again, construction of what? I do not know. But it's done, whatever it is. Lo-fi beats to destroy the rebellion too, yes. Alright, Emps. On the planet, please. If you don't mind. Get on the fucking planet, Palpatine. Thank you.
Mission log updated.
Prototype successful. Your actions have been satisfactory. Scientists have put together few new weapons that need testing. The Emperor will require a full report, of course. And Fondor has now given us a Harrow Star Destroyer, which I have no idea what it is. The Harrow Star Destroyer is the final version in Victory Star Destroyer development. Okay. So it's a Victory 3, effectively. Its long-range ion cannons, improved turbo lasers, and shields. The Harrow is thoroughly able to challenge greater battleships. Nice. Okay, cool. Ion barrage increases the fire rate of ion cannons. That's pretty good. All right, so you know what? We're going to send that to what will become Vader's fleet over here.
Plotting course to these coordinates. Reporting.
Am I building anything on Rodeo? Because we totally should be. Why do I randomly have some stormtroopers in orbit of Fondor? What the Christ is going on?
Transmission received.
Emperor, get your ass back to Coruscant. Get your ass to Coruscant. And that's another new carrier.
I copy.
Excellent. Rendili. Ah, yes, I need to completely rebuild everything you had here. So let's start with the space station. So, Rendili is where I used to have my super heavy capital ship construction yards. That's where I built the Bellator. But those dastardly rebels went and did a rebel alliance on me, and they came along with a raiding force and blew up. They took Rendili and blew up my capital shipyards there. So at the moment, I can't replace that Bellator if it gets destroyed because the rebels did a rebellion, and yeah, it was very irritating. But at the same time, kind of cool because like that's exactly the sort of shenanigans they get up to in the movies. So it's fair play, I say to the game, but also that doesn't mean I feel particularly good about it. But yes, that was a thing that happened. Alright, okay, now we've got intel on what they've got on the ground there, so I'm expecting something pretty nasty, honestly. They have a Black Sun Palace, which gives them garrison units. They have a Black Sun Outpost, which gives them loads of garrison units. They have a Black Market, which gives them even more. And a Cantina, which gives them some more. And in addition to all that, they've got a Canderous Assault Tank Company. They've got, which is anti-air, they've got Prince Zysor, owner of Zysor's transport systems and head of the Black Sun. He has to settle some old scores with Vader, as he had Zysor's homeworld bombarded, to which Zysor's family fell. He swore revenge and uses any power he can lay his hands on to achieve this goal, apparently. He's got a couple of commanders, which means they'll have lots of planes, they'll have lots of air units, because that's what commanders effectively do in this. They have some buffs they can give to nearby infantry, but mostly you get them because they're able to call down fighter squadrons to fight in the air. And then they've got Trandoshan Hunter platoons, loads of Trandoshans, tons of Trandoshans, and a Black Sun Elite platoon. Interesting. I kind of expected more here. Maybe it's all hiding somewhere else, like on Mandalore. To be fair, I expected lots of Mandalorians and possibly Boba Fett or IG-88 or something really annoying like that. Well, I've still got Geonosis to go, haven't I? And Ryloth and Locke. Although I mostly expect Geonosis and Tatooine to be the nasty ones. What's the time? I'll be stopping in a bit, I think, but soon. Ah, look, there's a rebel fleet going to that place. I wonder what they're up to. Don't like the look of it very much, I must admit. Guess they're attacking that. More rebel fleets moving around. Right, am I still waiting for reinforcements to get here? I think I am. Are we building that space station at Rendili right now? What is that? Pirate Interceptor Frigate. Oh, we're not, because there's a fucking son of a biscuit. Alright, hold on. That needs dealing with, because that's going to stop me from building anything. There's a random... I don't see it because they're a very similar colour on the map to me, but there's a random little hut pirate frigate there that is preventing me from building anything at Rendili. Let's go squish that, shall we? Hello, Steve. You're quite welcome.
Construction complete.
Tactical
battle imminent.
Yeah, somebody's about to get absolutely clobbered. Do I have an interdictor in this fleet? Because this particular frigate's been annoying me for a while now, and he keeps retreating every time I get close. Yeah, I do. All right. Here we go.
We're on the move.
Here comes the interdictor. And let's just crap out a ton of fighters for giggles.
Right
How about that?
Roger. Let's go.
My old school, my lone surviving Venator,
Heading to destination.
which I love to bits, and I wish I had more of them, but I can't build any more of them because they're basically antiques. Right, if they start trying to retreat, in fact, I can just do it now. Gravity well generator goes on. No retreating for you, and Mr. Annoying Pirate Frigate.
Destroyer here.
Hey, Cypherpunk. You're quite welcome. My pleasure, really. You're doing Morrowind campaigns in D&D 5th edition. That sounds fun. Sounds cool.
Copy. I copy.
Oh yeah, this is the fleet with shitloads of bombers.
Reporting.
Gunboats and TIE Punishers, mostly. I like the old gunboat. I used to fly this a lot in the old X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. There we go. Right.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Time to die, pirate scum.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
He's out there somewhere. Let's go find him. Cinematic camera. Which is really glitchy, and I can't really move properly.
There they are. Blast them. Bomber squadron.
Said there they are. Where, like where though? There.
Setting up.
It's just a little thing. All of the missiles. It's taking a beating though, isn't it, actually? Considering just how many bombers and fighters are shooting it right now. Oh god, there we go.
Well done, gentlemen. Ready.
I think that was the Punishers getting in range. Yeah, it was. Kaboom! Lovely. That's a little pain in the neck removed. Should we leave something here to make sure they don't do that again? What could I leave here? Or do I not really need? Suppose I could leave a Vindicator here, maybe? Actually, no, I'll leave an Aquitans here. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll do that. You can just keep an eye on the place. You have to unpause it to move units around, though. It's a little bit annoying. There we go, right. Off you pop back to Carida. Mandalorian will start building another space station. Okay, space defense. Build a hypervelocity gun. No, I don't want to. And certainly not for a Carrack cruiser. Get lost. Emperor can go build his own damn hypervelocity cannon if he wants to. I'm not interested. It was a little bit excessive, yes, but that guy had been constantly popping in and out of Rendili for like the last few times I've been playing this, and he keeps stopping me from building a space station there, really pissing me off. So I'm glad he's finally dead, because what would happen is I'd jump in with my fleet and then he'd retreat every single time before I could kill him. But this time I went in there with the interdictor and I made it so he couldn't retreat with the gravity well generator thingy. So Yabu sucks to him. Right, okay. Let's see, we've got you guys will add to it as well. All right, we'll have 2 AT-ATs. Sorry, 80-80s with Vias and this one. Is that really enough? Are we gonna? Do we want a third one? I could build another one at Biss. Is it worth waiting for? Probably not. Let's see if we can get it done without it. Let's drop a save first, though, in case it does turn out to be a total disaster. Although I don't generally save scum very much in this. Mostly because I don't save very often, because as you're about to witness, it takes ages to save the game. I think it's a mod issue, but yeah, because the save game files are so freaking big in this, compared to vanilla, it takes an amazingly long time to save the game, even when you're on an SSD. Which sort of encourages you not to save the game very often. So you kind of can't save scum very much in this, really, because otherwise you have to sit through this every single time. Does this game have ground combat too? Yup, it does. It does indeed. It has space and ground combat. Ground combat with this mod as well, which is much, much better than the vanilla game, because the vanilla game had shite ground combat. It was rubbish. But it's quite good in this. Although I expect it'll be quite laggy, because we've got 2 pretty gigantic armies that are about to clash on the surface here. And my single core CPU performance I don't think is quite up to the job, apparently. So this could be quite laggy. Your birthday was yesterday. Ah. Very well. Right, now let's go. Come on, Vias.
Coordinates received.
Let's show these Jawas who's boss.
Invasion commencing.
Is there a way to make it run on multiple cores? Nope. It's just like the original Rome Total War in that respect, actually. It's just an old game that was designed for single-core CPUs, because that's literally when it was made, at a time when single-core CPUs was used by most people. This game is old as fuck. It's really old. Right.
Choose your reinforcements.
Oh no!
Reporting.
Wait, no, these are not attacking me. It looked like they might have been attacking me, but they're not. What are these little things? These little ratty creatures. Hello. Hello, ratties. What are you doing? Also, there's a sandstorm right now. What does that do to us? Heavy wind and sandstorms reduce sight ranges of units up to 50% and lower accuracy of all weapon types by 25%. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Womp rats. Oh, of course, they must be womp rats. Yeah, you're right. Naturally. So that's what a womp rat looks like. I learned something today. Alright. I think we want to get up here. I think that's where the main base is. Oh, they have an air unit flying around. There's some battles going on. I think what's happening here is the Black Sun own this planet, but there are rebel sympathizers on the planet. So what's happening here is you've got the Imperials invading, and you've got a local rebel uprising alongside the defending Black Sun garrison trying to keep order. So this is going to be a sort of three-way battle, which could be kind of interesting. So it'll certainly make our job potentially much easier if we just let these guys fight it out for a bit, because that's what all these explosions over here are. So in the meantime, oh god, they're here. Right. Let's bring Veers and his AT-AT pal down. What is this? This is that weird grav tank thing, right? Canderous assault tank, yeah. Heavy mass driver miniguns. Ugh. Make short work of air units, but can also threaten infantry and light vehicles. Luckily, the AT-AT is anything but a light vehicle. So yeah, that's all going to just bounce off it. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's bring those in. What do we got coming this way? The light speeders, alright. Well, in that case, we'll bring in some of these walker things. A support platoon and a missile platoon thing. And you guys can take cover.
Ready. Our base is under attack.
Here comes the walkers. And the transports will actually fire off at the enemies as they come in as well, which is really good.
Reinforcement point contested.
Beautiful. All of the pew-pews.
Yes, sir. Ready to go.
Alright, you guys pull back slightly, will you?
Yes, sir.
Please. Bring in some regular army troopers and some stormtroopers. More bodies on the ground here, really. Oh, they got loads of infantry incoming yet. Oof. 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 Bring down some shock troopers as well.
All right, men, take cover.
Reporting. Target acquired.
Nice thing about the AT-AT is it's basically anti-everything, so I guess I can get it to shoot at some of these infantry over here.
Awaiting orders.
Roger.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Misclicks for days.
Enemies are taking hits.
That thing's going to be a pain in the arse.
Ready.
Okay, oh, no. Kill that tower. Kill it.
I anticipate.
Both of you kill that tower. That tower is a problem.
I am ready.
Good shot.
Alright, fucking forget the tower then, because clearly you're going to have pathfinding issues. That's the problem with AT-ATs. They're really
Engaging enemy.
difficult to maneuver.
On my way.
Enemies are taking hits.
What is your order?
Go rapid fire, Veers. Blow some shiz up, please.
They call that a defense.
Man, this AT-AT is going down. It is in trouble. Where am I? I need to get some mechanics down here to start fixing things.
Reporting in. Roger that.
Good shot. Good shooting, men.
Target acquired.
You guys go over there and just destroy that. That'd be sick if you could do that, please.
Engaging enemy. Roger that.
Armor transport ready.
Right.
What are your orders?
Support troopers, go over there and try desperately to fix that AT-AT before I get it blown up. I mean, I don't really care, if I'm honest, but it would suck. I do care if Veers gets blown up.
Losing numbers quickly. AT-AT destroyed.
On the move.
There it goes. It dead.
Unit destroyed.
Awaiting orders.
Ready for orders. Moving to that position. Unit destroyed. Right out, man. No.
Alright. Some shock troopers, more missile dudes.
We landed shots on them. Good shot.
Got so many of them!
Injury.
They're all just pirate scumbags, but there's a lot of them. Somebody really needs to kill this damn annoying plane.
Standing by. Heading there now, sir. 40 casualties. On our way. They're suffering heavy losses.
How's Veers doing? He's okay. He's got a lot of health.
Requesting reinforcements.
You love this game? Used to play it lots and loads as a kid. Yeah, I played it when I was a teenager a bit. But like I said, it's really come into its own these days with the Steam Workshop mods. It's a really interesting strategy game these days as a result of that. There's this one, which is Awakening the Rebellion, which is really good. And this is essentially just a better version of the original vanilla game with the expansion. You know, just more tactical, strategic depth and stuff. Some slightly upgraded graphics here and there. That kind of thing. Look at these shock troopers just laying down that cover and fire. Absolute heroes, those guys. Pew pew pew. I think we've weathered most of the assault at this phase. Although I don't much care for those guys shooting me with the rockets. Thank you very much. Oh, shock trooper's dead. Who knows?
Yes, Commander.
Right, you guys, everyone this way. Tell you what, let's get some scout troopers down here with the sniper rifles. Oh, Jesus, what is doing all that damage? Viz is about to go down. Please kill whatever it is that's shooting you with those rockets. Holy crap. Oh god, it's that. There he goes. Viz down. I might be able to rescue him later, but that sucked. I think it was some rockets and also that thing. Well, bollocks. Now we're playing on hard mode.
Ready to move.
But there's also other mods you can get for this as well. There's Thrawn's Revenge, which is like a post Return of the Jedi sort of deal. So you got all the Imperial Warlord dudes, like, you know, Thrawn, hence the name of the mod. And you got the New Republic and what have you, and blah blah blah. And also, oh, somebody kill that thing. That thing is really annoying. Oh, this is a great time for a sandstorm. Fantastic.
Order, sir.
I have a couple of E-webs here that aren't really doing anything. Just kill those. These guys are disruptors. Don't much care for them, I have to say. Yeah, that thing's got like a minigun or something, and it's just mowing down my poor terrible infantry. Oh god! Please, somebody kill it with missiles. Or just kill it. Just there, it's dead. Right, good.
Open fire. Scout trooper reporting.
Alright. Let's bring in more of those walkers. Let's bring in some more missile troopers. Let's bring in some more meat bags, some meat shields, some support gunners.
Roger that.
We have numbers now at this point, so.
Attack that target.
Oh, that's what I wanted to hear. Right, blow this thing to shreds.
Bombers at the
Smithereens. Destroy it. Oh look, it's a panther. Yeah, and blow that while you're going past as well. Lovely job, mate.
Targets engaged.
Beautifully done. Thank you. Right.
Copy. Scouting area.
Moving to secondary position.
I live for that stormtrooper just whistling the Imperial March.
Enemy
like he's having a great day, that guy.
Hostiles.
Moving to secondary position.
Attack.
Actually, no, get rid. Don't take cover, just move. Because taking cover makes them move really slowly. I just need to destroy that thing. See you, Classic. Good luck with the exam, mate.
Right away. Moving out.
Support order acknowledged.
Ah, we got the walkers,
Reporting.
nice.
Heading out.
Excellente.
Fall out.
Ready for orders.
These 4 little surviving army troopers. God bless them. We still haven't killed them all. Oh, look, it's a Rancor. No, not Rancor, sorry, Sarlacc. That's the one, Sarlacc pit. Huh.
Yes, Commander.
Can we shoot the Banthers? No, we can't. Okay.
Let's move out.
We might be Imperial
Inputting
scumbags,
coordinates.
but we're not that scummy.
Keep going.
Cinematic cam. Yeah, there's a... Anyway, as I was saying, I kept interrupting myself. There's a couple of other good mods. There's Thrawn's Revenge, which I already mentioned, and there's also there's a bunch of Clone Wars mods, but to my knowledge, the best one currently, as in, and frankly, it's the one that's actually still getting active updates, is Fall of the Republic, which is made by the same people as Thrawn's Revenge, funnily enough. So, actually, I think their base is up here. I think I'm in completely the wrong neck of the woods right now. All right, whatever. We're taking the scenic route, I guess. Onwards, everybody. The Emperor commands it. Yeah, Fall of the Republic is the currently updated and supported Clone Wars mod. There was also Republic at War as well. Yeah, I think there's Fall of the Republic, there's Republic at War. I think just one called the Clone Wars, and there was another one, possibly. I don't know. AT-ATs with treads instead of legs. Well, that's basically what those Juggernaut things are, right? Sort of.
Yes, sir. Scouting area. Let's go. Right away.
Good guys wear white, he just said.
Ready to go.
Oh my god, please kill that, for goodness sake. Before it mows down half my infantry. Okay, it's dead. Right, blow up this Black Sun Palace as well. I think we're pretty much done here, but for the buildings, really, so... But they will occasionally have a few turrets hidden around. Because the AI loves to build turrets everywhere in this.
Enemy target is crippled. Good shot. Good shooting, men. Enemies are taking hits.
Lovely. Oh, look how far you can zoom out. It's pretty crazy. Although it makes the game lag a lot when you do that. I'm pretty sure the original game is only designed for you to play from about this far zoomed out right now. Like this here is probably the max that you could get in vanilla. So.
Awaiting orders.
Dear.
Moving out. Heading out.
Oh my god, it's this random little E-Web team that's just running around here. What are you doing?
Attacking target.
Support order acknowledged.
I think you're going to lose this, mate. Oh god, yeah, no, he's being attacked by a fucking concussion grenade launcher thing as well. Tell you what, let's do orbital bombardment, shall we? Actually, let's not, because we'll blow ourselves up if we do that. Okay. It doesn't do much damage to buildings anyway.
Fire at will.
Engaging in firefight. Reporting injury. Enemies suffering injury.
Oh, where is that? That thing's so annoying. You know what, actually? You're the perfect thing to blow up with this.
Enemies are taking hits.
I just need a bit more.
Bombardment incoming.
Maybe that'll do it. Probably won't, though, actually. Right, fall back a bit. Oh, there's so many of these stupid grenade launchers. There's another one over there.
Attacking. On the way.
Big green pew-pews. I think that completely missed it. Yeah. Yeah, it's completely unharmed. Brilliant. To be fair, if we can just blow up these buildings, we don't need to blow up the turrets to win. We just need to kill these.
Firing.
We'll back you up.
Oh, and that up there.
Inputting coordinates. Engaging enemy.
Enemies suffering injury.
Right, I've blown that up at
Keep
least.
going. This way. Over there.
Funny thing is, actually, Awakening of the Rebellion does have tutorials. It's not often you see a mod provide tutorials, but Awakening of the Rebellion actually does.
Fire. Scouting.
Yes, that's dead now.
Target
Good,
acquired.
excellent, excellent.
We'll cover you. Landed shots on him. Good shot.
The day is ours.
Oh,
Well
at
done,
last.
gentlemen.
We bled an awful lot just to take one sandy ball in the outer rim, didn't we? Oof. Oof.
System conquered.
But it's ours now. Ugh, that sucked. All right, well. Luckily,
Training troops.
there's way more where that came from.
Vehicle
Gonna need a
in
couple of
production.
AT-ATs, and we're gonna need to rescue Veers as soon as it tells us where he's ended up. Because I think Veers is a character we can rescue. Killed Zyzer himself. Yeah, I did, although I believe he'll respawn. Because AI heroes respawn. Basically to counterbalance the fact that the AI is not particularly clever with its heroes.
Construction complete.
It doesn't micromanage them well enough. So to make the game a bit more fair, the AI gets theirs respawned when you kill them. So, I mean, I've killed Han Solo like 3 times in this campaign already. So the little bastard keeps coming back. Right. Let's see, what is the time? I've probably got time for one more space battle here, so let's go take a butchers at Geonosis. Off you pop, Thrawn.
Indeed.
I'm glad he agrees.
Tactical battle imminent.
Quite the Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, I'm getting to that stage of the campaign where a lot of my victories are like that, really. Although that was a particularly bad one. I've never managed to lose Veers before. Like that. That was a bit rough. Also, ooh. Geonosis had rings. I didn't realize that. But it does. Okie dokie. Well. Now, if memory serves, this should be like one of their big kind of capital shipyard production planets, Geonosis. So I'm expecting.
Our shields can't protect us from those asteroids.
Ah, right, yeah, that's a problem. We've got tons of asteroids on this map. Oof. Yeah.
Choose your reinforcements.
Our shields can't protect us from those asteroids. Our shields can't protect
Yeah, I
us
get
from
it,
those
man.
asteroids.
Turn around.
Ready for battle.
I wonder if I can jump us in
Evasive maneuvers. Asteroids
beyond the
ahead.
asteroids, but
Evasive maneuvers.
not too close to the
Asteroids
station.
ahead. Evasive maneuvers. Asteroids ahead. Evasive maneuvers.
I'm pretty sure fighters can get through asteroids.
Asteroids ahead. Evasive maneuvers. Asteroids ahead. Evasive maneuvers.
These rings are making it really hard for me to see the reinforcement bubble. Where can I bring this in? Can I bring it in at all? Is there enough room? This is quite a big spaceship after all. It doesn't appear to want to let me. That's annoying. Oh, this is going to be a really awkward battle, isn't it? Maybe if I can get around this side. Or get behind the space station. That's an option. Not a great option, because my ships will still come in pointing that direction, which means I'll have to turn around. But it's an option.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Roger that. Asteroids ahead. Evasive
The enemy has been
maneuvers.
spotted.
Asteroids ahead. Evasive maneuvers.
Can I get just a regular Star Destroyer in here? Oh man, no I can't.
Reinforcements
I
canceled.
did not realize Geonosis was going to be such a pain in the bum.
Asteroids ahead. Evasive maneuvers.
Right, let's see if we can get around behind them. I think that's my only option here. Oh god, they've spotted us.
Evasive maneuvers.
Well, good luck trying to chase me through the asteroids. Look at this little acclimator. Fighting me with antiques. Although to be fair, the Black Sun look like they could be quite a fun faction to play as because they get all of the antiques. They get all like all the Trade Federation stuff from the Clone Wars, as well as like old antique acclimators and weird shit like that, which is kind of fun.
Asteroids ahead.
I think they even get Luca Hulks, the big donut-shaped spaceships from Phantom Menace.
Asteroids ahead.
I'm pretty sure they get those.
Asteroids ahead. Evasive maneuvers. Asteroids ahead. Evasive maneuvers. Engines activated.
Yeah, let's go see if we can get around behind him. Where's my... You?
Radio channels open.
You just slink away behind all of the asteroids before the fighters catch up with you, because they're looking for you. They're out here patrolling, look. They're doing something. I think they're trying to move their acclimator through here, because those little explosions, I think, are meteorites hitting the acclimator as it moves through. Because that's the last place they saw me, so the AI has sent out its dudes to try and explore this area and look for me. But I've managed to slip past them. Because I'm a tricksy. I'm a tricksy admiral. Yes, I am.
Deploying squadron. Right away.
Okay.
Moving out. Heading out. Fallout.
76. Sorry. Right. Let's bring in an immobilizer.
Maneuvering.
What? Oh, we are being chased. Look at that.
We'll be there
Bring in
soon.
a Tonfolk and say hello to the Bellator.
Move out.
Swoosh. The big death triangle has arrived.
Yes, Commander. Heading to
The
destination.
Annihilation Isosceles is here.
TIE interceptor here. For the Empire.
Awaiting orders.
Narrowing position.
Watching you.
Stay in formation.
Awaiting your orders.
Which scum is watching me? It is Madman on 21. Thank you very much for 10 months of subbage as I slowly turn my dreadnought around here. Very slowly. Let's get the interdictor out of the way, shall we? I need to keep an eye on the side of the screen here in case they start trying to retreat, in which case on comes the gravity well generator.
Commander, they're hitting us. Watch your back.
Your command, sir.
Engaging the enemy. Get behind.
Alright. Yeah, you just keep turning. I'm not going to give you any more conflicting instructions right now.
Reporting. I'm on this.
Target eliminated.
TIE defender standing by.
TIE defender standing by.
Setting up my run.
Intercepting. Interceptor squad reporting. Ready to receive orders.
I believe I can activate concussion missiles on the TIE bombers for anti-fighter stuff.
Comlink active.
So let's do that.
Bombs away.
Well, whatever these things are. What are these? Exactly. Super fighters. What? That's like a 40k orc name for a fighter. Super fighter. The super fighter is constructed by Corellian engineering. Yet only pirates and the Black Sun use it, and also orcs. Slow but heavily armed, the Starfighter possesses 2 laser cannons, a torpedo launcher, and a mass driver tower that can easily dismantle TIE fighters. I don't like the sound of that. Although, to be fair, there's not much in Star Wars that can't easily dismantle TIE fighters, honestly, so maybe that's not saying much. So let's move you out of the way as well, actually.
Commander.
Oh boy. They're all coming out of the woodwork now, aren't they? What is this Lancer? Let's bring in this Lancer. Because that can shoot down fighters. It's a little anti-fire Corvette thingy. And ISD-2. ISD-2. I probably could have brought Thrawn in there, but fuck it.
Reporting in.
Yeah, get yourself turned around.
We're moving out. Form up.
Problem with the ISD-2s is they are way better than the ISD-1s, but you can't... They lose their engine boost ability, which allows them to maneuver quicker.
Destroyer here.
Which is a bit of a shame.
Copy.
Right, let's just sick the rest of my fighters on these guys.
I copy.
Let's gather the old bomber squadrons out there, see what I can figure out what I want to do with them in a minute.
Pursuing enemy forces. He won't be around much longer.
This thing looks extra spooky in the low light.
He won't be around much longer.
Oh, hello. You can see the space station now. I really wish you could pause the game while in cinematic mode like this, because I'd take so many screenshots if I could do that.
Engaging the enemy. I'm on this one.
Getting a lock. This one is mine.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Alright, you three. Oh, hello.
Firing. Engaging.
Load this stuff up. That's your job. You belong in a museum, Mr. Acclimator. Where are my bombers at? You lot. Go and blow up the shield generator on that. What is it called? The Munificent. That's the one. Bourgeois is the name of the ship. Interesting. Power of Business is the other one. What are the names of our ships? This is the Adjudicator. And this is also the Adjudicator. Okay. This is just the Bellator. Okie doke. What about that? That is the Black Asp. And that is the Abolisher. It's a shame the names get duplicated, really.
Intercepting. I'm headed your direction.
Hey, Rabutha. Oh man, we're just dismantling these dudes. I love it. Goodbye, shield generator. How are we doing? That thing's barely been touched. Oh, we're fine.
Yes, come on.
This thing's taken the biggest beating. Because obviously it's got a bunch of dudes charging it in the face, but it still is on its shields.
Yes, Commander.
Random little TIE fighter squadron just hanging out. Danger close to that battle station.
Awaiting.
No, no, no. What do you think you're doing? Don't turn that way.
We've got them on scopes.
What do you think you're doing?
Awaiting your orders.
There's apparently the next update for this mod includes a big rework of the space combat, which apparently, among other things, will mean that the capital ships like the Star Destroyers no longer, you know, maneuver in a completely stupid, idiotic fashion.
Attack commencing.
Which will be lovely, honestly, because that's one of the most frustrating things about space battles when you're playing as the Imps. Is that all your Star Destroyers maneuver like the captain is drunk.
Commander.
Blow them to pieces.
Reporting in. Holding for maximum firepower.
Yes, maximum firepower. Indeed. You as well.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Although, are you even in range to shoot? Because you're not doing any shooting right now.
Destroyer here.
Alright, we seem to have
Copy.
blown up all of their ships. So, send in the bombers. What can you go blow up for me? You can blow up some of these torpedo launchers.
I copy.
Send in the fighters.
Ready
That
for
means you
command,
guys
sir.
as well. Go on. Get.
Attacking the torpedo launchers.
Weapons ready, sir.
I'm still a little surprised they haven't given up yet, but then again, they do have one of these ridiculous battle stations right now. What are you doing? Why is this Star Destroyer just turning its arse towards the enemy right now? Why do you do this to me? Ugh. I think the fact that this map's covered in asteroids is making it even worse than usual, but... God.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
I mean, I guess, like, Star Destroyer captains being not knowing their ass from their elbow is sort of canon, right? Because, like, they always came across as a bit fucking incompetent in the movies. But, it's quite annoying to deal with in the game. Like, why are you moving now? Why are you doing that? Stop it. Move there.
Awaiting orders.
Death by 1,000 little tiny cuts.
Squadron standing by.
There's, like, one of the characters you have at the start of the game when you're playing as the Empire in this, actually, is, Admiral Ozzel, I think his name is. He's the incompetent boob of an admiral from Empire Strikes Back. And he is actually a unit you start with as the Empire. He has his own Star Destroyer. And the funny thing with him is, if you mouse over him, you know, like a lot of the characters, they give you like your ship's plus 10% combat bonus or whatever. Thrawn gives us plus 15% because he's boss. Ozzel gives you minus 10% combat bonus to all of your ships because he's that much of a moron. Which I found quite amusing when I discovered that. In early game, like, you're almost willing to put up with it because on the one hand he makes all of your ships worse, but on the other hand he's a free Star Destroyer. So you just kind of have to put up with him. This is about to go kaboom. How are we doing? Yeah, you're taking most of the damage now, and you're fine. There we go. Lovely. I think, was it in Empire when, yeah, they're chasing Han Solo or something, and then they almost accidentally crash into each other. Yeah, I think I remember that scene. Do you have Piet? I can recruit Piet, actually. Let's see. I think I can get him on Coruscant. Or... yeah, there he is. No, that's Captain Nida. Sorry, Piet's around here somewhere, I'm sure. I don't remember what the conditions are for getting him, though. I'm sure he's a thing, though. You can get Nida, though. In fact, why not? We've got plenty of money to spare. Fuck it. Let's recruit Nida. In fact, actually, if I'd saved up a bit more, I could get the Arc Hammer factory ship. I have no idea. That is some expanded universe bollocks. That is right there. That's what that is. But apparently, it's a gigantic factory ship. Even while in battle, she can produce a breathtaking number of TIE droid fighters. Her armament serves only for the purpose of anti-fighter protection, so she should be guarded well from enemy frigates or capital ships. In addition, every planet orbited by the Arc Hammer is capable of producing Dark Troopers. Nice. Complement 12. It has 48 in total TIE droids, but it launches them 12 at a time. That's pretty bonkers, actually. Holy crap. Missile shield. Concentrate fire. Yeah, that's pretty monstrous. I can see why it costs 54,000 credits, for sure. Ah, this commander's done. Right, you, my son, you're going to Tatooine. Who are some of these other heroes we got here, then? Because I don't recognize any of these fuckers at all. Lieutenant Tok. Tok is a veteran pilot in the Army Air Corps, having served as a pilot within a planetary force during the Clone Wars. He was later conscripted by the Empire. His wing of Lats. Those are the gunship things from the Clone Wars, right? The Lats, I think. LAATs. Proceeded to make a name for themselves in the early days of the New Order. The High Command allows Tok's wing to retain their familiar old equipment to exploit their iconic image. That and Lats are still more effective in a gunship role compared to the more economical IDT, apparently. Yeah, Xi Jinping, yeah. I get once commanded one of the most decorated special missions battalions during the period before the Stormtrooper Corps were fully introduced. He has since transferred to a new command specialized in wilderness survival, special recon, and ATST combat tactics. He currently coordinates his men on an HAVWA-6 Juggernaut. Oh, cool. And these guys? Commander Tashkin. Tashkin is one of the individuals who sought to reinstate Light Knight Squadron and Elite Cavalry Unit from the GAR, whatever the fuck any of that is. I understand some of these words, and with which he now commands. Still retain their use of AT-RTs. Tashkin and Lightning Squadron enjoy good unhindered oversight over their surroundings, almost perfect prerequisites for scouting because of their open elevated position. The only disadvantage is no protection for the driver from aimed enemy fire. There you go. Grung. He's a typical Imperial officer who achieved his rank through ruthlessness and merciless action. You get 3 teams of 10 dudes with this guy. Commander Fulik. Oh, he's a 501st dude. Interesting. Is this the guy from Battlefront 2, like the original Battlefront 2? He might be, you know. Do you know what? I'm going to recruit him. I'd like to have a bunch of 501st Stormtroopers running about the place. That sounds like fun. The Juggernauts, the big rolling buggers? Yeah, they are. We get a version of them. These, there you go. A lighter version of the Juggernaut still used in the Clone Wars. The A5 is still heavily armored and can carry both infantry and light vehicles. Kind of looks like an AT, but with wheels. It's alright, but I prefer the AT. What mod is this? It is Awakening of the Rebellion. You can get it on the Yield Steam Workshop. It's rather good. I do recommend it. I'm doing an Empire campaign at the moment, although personally I actually prefer playing as the Rebels because their style of play is just really fun in this game. But yeah, it's well good. It's well good. It's well good. In fact, let's save the game because I'm pretty much done here anyway. Game 22. Done. I'll show you the other stuff you can do with this from the main menu. Wheelie at go wee. Yes. This will take a minute to save though. Fair warning, if you get this mod, it takes ages to save the game. The AT-AT has the big pew-pew guns that go pew-pew, so I kind of prefer it on that basis alone. The Juggernaut doesn't have that. It doesn't have the big pew-pews. So, yeah. But anyway. See, a thing I've been thinking about doing on YouTube is like a Star Wars Empire at War mega campaign, where what I would do, essentially, is start by playing Fall of the Republic as the Republic, funnily enough, and then do the whole Order 66 thing. We make Palpatine Emperor, we kill all the Jedi, blah, blah, blah. Then, after that campaign's done, jump over to this one, Awakening of the Rebellion, and we play a campaign as the Rebellion. And then, you know, play as the Rebellion, win the campaign, then go on to Thrawn's Revenge and play as the New Republic in the Return of the Jedi sort of era. And it'd just be one big old mega campaign where we play all 3 of those mods in chronological order, which could be kind of fun. But I kind of need to play around with each of the mods a little bit beforehand, so I kind of have some vague idea of what I'm doing before I go into it, which is why I've been doing this Empire campaign here. You see. So, and I'm thinking of doing a running up Fall of the Republic at some point and doing a little droid campaign as well as the what are they called? The Separatists? Yeah. With the battle droids and Count Dooku, because who wouldn't want to play as the side with Christopher Lee on it, right? So that might be a little side thing I do at some point as well. I might do a little Fall of the Republic campaign as the droids, which could be a giggle. So, the Bad Batch. But yeah. That could be kind of fun, actually, just going around trying to kill off all the famous Jedi. You like Dooku's lightsaber? Yeah. Dooku's cool. Just mostly because he's played by Christopher Lee. That's 99% of the reason he's cool. Anyway, with this, let's see, Galactic Conquest. You go Galactic Conquest with this. You get 3 difficulties: normal, hard, or expert. I've been playing on hard, and that seems like a fairly good challenge. I like hard difficulty. It's pretty nice, actually. It's like it's a challenge, but it's not, going to crush your balls in a vice if you do something wrong. So that's good. But you get tutorial campaign as well. You can do a tutorial campaign as each of the main factions, and it'll walk you through the features of Awakening the Rebellion, the basic features. So because this is what I did first when I first installed the mod. I did that. Then you have the full campaign, which I've been doing. Or you can do a version of the full campaign which doesn't have the Black Sun in it. It gets rid of them, so it's just the Empire and the Rebels squaring off against each other, which some people might prefer, because the Black Sun are kind of, they're not in any of the movies and they're kind of dicks. So, sometimes you don't want them messing up the campaign. I keep them in just to keep it a little bit more interesting, but that's totally an option. And then there's Awakening of the New Republic, which I guess is, New Republic, Imperial Remnants, Black Sun, which, you could do if you wanted to, but you'd probably be better off just playing the Thrawn's Revenge mod for that, really. And then there's a few smaller scale campaigns you can do, like Battle for the Core, Liberation of Mon Cala, Endor Eve, which are alright. I did Endor Eve as just after I did the tutorials, then I did Endor Eve just to kind of figure the game out a bit, and then I jumped into this full campaign I'm doing, so... The mod makers have done a lot with the game. Okay, intermission. They've done a lot with the game, but they did have the good sense to put a tutorial in there and a few introductory campaigns so you can get used to it, which is really good of them, honestly. Because most mod makers probably wouldn't bother. They would just assume that you are completely familiar with the game and all of their new features and just drop you in there. But the Awakening of the Rebellion devs actually were like, you know what, actually we should probably put some introductory stuff in here for new players. And they did, and it's really good. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching today and coming along and having some fun with me. Like I said, today is my birthday, so I decided, sod it, I'm going to stream whatever I like today. And so I have. We played some OpenMW, and we played some Empire at War. And I had fun doing it, so hurrah. I'll be back later this week at some point, hopefully with some Truck Sim to do our usual Q&A trucking stream. I think I'm going to be in Euro Truck instead of American Truck Simulator next time. So that could be fun. And also this weekend coming up, I wasn't able to do it this last weekend because I was busy. But this coming weekend, I hope to continue with Control and maybe continue with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but if not, I will make a start on Horizon Zero Dawn. But whatever's, I'll see you hopefully soonish again, folks. Right, I'm gonna go and eat some fried chicken and stuff and some cake. Have a good one, everybody. Is there anyone I can raid? Is there anyone I can raid? Variax is playing Baldur's Gate 2. Perfect. Pile on in and say hello to Variax for me. He was watching the stream earlier. He is a stand-up dude. He has one of the best Oblivion Let's Plays on the planet. He's just great. You should go watch him and say hello and all that stuff. Subscribe the lot. Go on. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you next time.